Hello everyone, welcome to day 18 of my 77-day video challenge. Today we are going to talk about what is pranayama. Let us see what it is all about. So the pranayama is a yogic practice that involves regulation or control of our breathing. That is what the pranayama is all about. So in Sanskrit, prana is a Sanskrit word that means life force, our life, and yama means it's a control or a restraint. So that's why together pranayama is called either controlling or regulating our life force or our breathing. That is what pranayama is all about. Now let me share, it is also fourth limb. In one of my videos I mentioned yoga is all about 8 limbs of yoga, that is also called ashtanga yoga. So this is a fourth limb in that eight limbs of yoga. That is, this is one of the practices, and it is typically used after we get comfortable with yogasanas. The third one is yogasanas. So once you're comfortable with yogasanas, before jumping onto our meditation or preparing our body for meditation, in between we practice this pranayama, that is breathing techniques. So today I would like to share with you all maybe just couple of them, what I typically practice in my life. So the first one is just simple breathing. Whatever we do, typically whatever we do. So then if it is whatever we do, then what is the different in the practice? So it is nothing but first of all observing our breathing. Like normally we don't pay that much attention to our breath. So first of all, sitting quietly, and then getting our attention to our breath. That is the first thing we want to see. And as we get comfortable, then taking that nice long breath in and breathe out, like extended, like making or observing how our breath flows inside, like you into your heart and then into your stomach, and then while you are exhaling, how it is coming out. So that is what the deep breaths, that is my simple go-to technique, what I typically use. And then the second one is called alternate nostril breathing. So then, as the name specifies, it is like a breathe in with one and breathe out with the other, and again breathe in, breathe out. Just a simple alternate nostril breathing. So we typically we always start with the right nostril closed. So you breathe in with left and then breathe out, and again breathe in and breathe out. That is one other very simple practice. It is called alternate nostril breathing. And again in that some advanced things are like where there is you inhale for certain number, and again retain or hold for certain number, and again exhale for certain number, some things like that. But that is all advanced. We are not going into those. I'm just sharing the simple practices, what I typically share with my students as well. So these are the two practices. Now, why do we want to do pranayama? What are the benefits of pranayama? Let us see. I would like to share 3 of them. So the first one is all about stress reduction. Like sometimes we unknowingly we get into those negative emotions or anxious or whatever we come across. So immediately just to relax ourselves, if we can just remember to take in nice long extended breath in and breathe outs, it immediately pumps out oxygen, the oxygen exchange in our body, and also it immediately brings that calmness into our mind and also reduces the stress. That is the biggest reason I would consider why one should do pranayama. I tell all my students, because sometimes they get nervous before taking those exams or any presentations or anything. I tell them, you just take few seconds to take that nice long breath in and breathe out. With that, you should be able to relax yourself. And also it is portable. You don't need to go anywhere separately to do that practice. And also nobody needs to know that you are doing some kind of a pranayama practice or a breathing technique, whatever it is. Nobody needs to know. It can be done anywhere and absolutely any place, kind of thing. So that is my simplest reason why it is most important thing one should cultivate or learn how to do pranayama. That is my first thing. And second thing is it strengthens our respiratory system, and also it gives or strengthens again the endurance during physical activities, especially for kids who play sports and all. For them it will be really useful. I have seen this even during my running practices or running training. During those times, when I used to practice this pranayama at home, I used to have that stronger, maybe the longest endurance and then strength in order to go for a longer time. Or maybe at least if I can take few minutes to just rest and then do some quick pranayama, that used to help me to go longer. So that is my second thing. And third one is it improves our mental clarity and focus. Sometimes we in our mind we feel like so many thoughts are going on and it's all jumbled up in our mind. But in those instances, if we can just take a few seconds or a minute or two just to relax ourselves and take this nice long breathe in and breathe outs, that will really help us to give some mental clarity, and then we will be able to make right decisions with that clear mind. So these are my three topmost reasons why one should really cultivate or practice pranayama. But I know some of you might be already doing it, and you might have already have some other reasons why you do that as well. So what are the practices you do? Please share with us what practices really benefited you or what you love practicing. We would love to know them, and we would love to practice them in our day-to-day life as well. I hope it created some kind of a curiosity in you to know more about what is this pranayama is all about, and then maybe practice one or two in your life. I hope you enjoyed this session. I'll see you all in my next. Thank you.